Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting edition of Thursday night. That means it's Manga night here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. It's your boy Gio here, mentally exhausted but ready to geek out with all of you about all the cool manga releases for the month of April. We're a week early, sort of, a couple days early, for the month of April. So I thought, you know what? Let's talk about all the cool stuff that's coming out. I'm still petitioning for an Inhumans Omnibus. That hasn't changed, but I'm interested to talk about all the manga releases. And for that, I have my good friend William T. Dustis, aka the Omnibus Collector, here with me. How you doing, brother?
Also mentally exhausted.
It's been a really rough day for the both of us for completely different reasons, yet at the same time for similar reasons. Stuff happens. So glad to have you here and glad to have the chat as well. We are on time. We're not going to go on for too long tonight because Willie has some business to attend tomorrow, which is exciting. You're going to talk about that in a minute. And I'm okay with ending it a little bit early and continuing editing a really long-ass video that's supposed to be up on the channel, but it hasn't been uploaded yet. So, yeah, that's going to happen. So what's up? What's been happening? What's happening tomorrow?
So I have an early flight so that I can get to Chicago first thing in the morning to attend C2E2.
Nice.
Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, I believe is what that stands for. So if y'all were watching last week, Colleen did allude to that the next time that Colleen would be on, that they would have seen me again. And so that's what's going on this weekend. We're going to hang out, have some fun. It's going to be not just the two of us, but a lot of our other friends, a lot of other content creator friends and stuff that we know are going to be there. And we have some good plans. One of our friends' birthday is this weekend, so we're going to go out to dinner and we're going to do an escape room, I believe. So just in general, going to have a good time this weekend. But I have to be up at like 4 a.m. So I want to try to sleep at least by 10 so I can have a solid 6 hours, because I have a bad habit of getting 2 to 4 hours of sleep the night before I travel, and I need to stop that.
Yeah. You know it's not a bad habit, though, and that is visiting our sponsor's website, where you can get great deals on fantastic books. That is, of course, In Stock Trades, your one-stop shop for all your collected edition needs. You can get your omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more with great deals ranging from 42 to 50, 60% off. Right now, there's the red tag sale that the guys were mentioning earlier on our chat and on the show, by the way, on Monday. We highlighted some of those, and we're going to take a quick look at all the stuff there. Let me share my screen here. So that's In Stock Trades. If you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping. And if you place an order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% to every order that you make. That's our wonderful sponsor. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. So let's go here live. We're going to go to sales and red tag sale, right?
Yeah. They asked us tonight to mention that there's a lot of manga that they added. I looked through it earlier. I don't know if they finished uploading everything yet, but
I can see here we got Avant-Garde Yumeko from Shuzo Shimi, 50% off. That's $6.47. Great deal on that.
There's some, I think some volume. Yeah, B-Stars volumes.
B-Stars, you can get the first one right now, 45% off, and get started reading a fantastic series. Let's go over to the next page. Take a look. Got some Boruto volumes, $5. That's great.
And these are random volumes because they said that it's like ones that they had overstock of.
Yeah.
So, and that's true for everything here. It's just them trying to clear out space in the warehouse. But specifically, what was it that she told me earlier? She said,
oh, this one's cool. Let's highlight this. Die Dark from Yu Hayashi. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
They said There's like 20 to 30 copies of 3 different volumes of Promised Neverland. It's insane. We just listed any volume that had over 8 copies. So I told them that they should think about putting a separate section for like their red tag manga sale.
That's
and
awesome.
Make it easier for the manga people. And
Mm-hmm.
they're like, cool, we'll look at doing that, but all like the managers are out until Monday because they are also going to C2E2. So
Nice. So you can meet up with them
yeah,
later this weekend.
they have a big panel tomorrow. I don't remember what it is, but they're hosting a big thing like Lunar is.
Nice.
So I'm betting like Christina's probably going to talk because Christina's the one that does Lunar.
Okay. Cool. Here's a good deal: 40% off for Die Dark Volume 1. If you like Dorohedoro and you want to try Kyuhai Shida's new series, get Die Dark Volume 1. Great price, $8.
Volume 5 just came out, so
Yep.
good time to jump in.
Got some Demon Slayer volumes, Volume 2. 55% off. That's great. Dr. Stone, one of my favorites. Oh, Dr. Stone Volume 2, Volume 23, Volume 24. Still pretty cool at $5. That's awesome. Let's take a look at 2 more pages.
Some Eden Zero.
Eden
There's
Zero.
a Fairy Tail box set.
Fairy Tail box set, yeah. Volume 4 of that at 40% off.
That's good.
Fist of the North Star, the 4th hardcover, 45% off. Gigant, Food Wars Volume 1, 50% off. Ghost Reaper Girl, Gigant Volume 10, the last one. By the way, I don't know if you saw on Twitter, but Hiroya Oku tweeted out about a German box set for Gigant. So it would be pretty cool if they made one for the US. It was only like a small chipboard box, but still pretty cool. Let's do another page. Over here, we got, what else? Jujutsu Kaisen.
Volume. Oh, yeah, several JJK volumes and the JJK light novel.
And the light novel.
Some Kaiju number 8 in there as well.
Kaiju number 8. Let's see. Maison Ikoku, Volume 8, 50% off. Mao, Volume 1 at least, and Volume 9 from Rumiko Takahashi, friend of the show. Let's see.
Mashal.
Mashal. That's getting an anime season soon. So if you want to read that before the show starts, here's My Hero Academia, Team Up Missions, and Vigilantes, as well as
My Love Mix-Up Volume 1. You can get the first volume of that shoujo series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Noise by Tsutomu Nihei.
Noise, 50% off. Look at that. Oshinoko, 40% off. Nice.
For Volume 1. So some good first volumes to pick up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can check out. Look, Polar Bear Cafe, 50% off. That's a deluxe edition.
There's those Promised Neverlands that they mentioned. 10, 14, and 15. Record of Ragnarok.
Volume 5 of that one.
Some Robotech.
Saint Young Men, hardcover Volume 1, 40% off. Let's see. One final page here before we move on to the topic. Soul Eater, Splatoon manga. Why not? Sure.
There's the Tatsuki Fujimoto one-shots, short stories.
Yeah, 50% off, $5. If you need to round out an order to get that free shipping, there you go. A fantastic short story collection.
A lot of, like I said, a lot of good like first volumes, some single volume releases. So even though they're just kind of random stuff, it's a lot of good things to if you want to try some of these series out and try it out for a really good price.
There you go. So your mission, folks watching at home, is to check out InStockTrades.com, our official sponsor. Shout out to IST.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it.
Yes, this broadcast will self-destruct in 40 minutes. My love mix-up is amazing. Highly recommend it. There you go. Okay, so we're doing previews tonight. We're going to skip the hauls. I'm interested next week to see if you haul anything. I'm looking forward to that. I didn't haul much. I have a big order of like in-stock trades and right stuff and a bunch of stuff has not arrived. So eventually I'll talk about that. But we're going straight into previews for the month of April. Let's share my screen here again. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're doing it old school style because I forgot to click on a button, but that's okay. Last month for March was kind of okay. This one's a little bit better, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Is this wide enough, or should I? There we go.
That's good.
Okie dokie. We begin with One Strange Day. Never heard of that in my life, but it's coming out, or it's in stock if you go buy right stuff. Otohime Diver.
The One Strange Day. So that is part of a series of books called what's it called?
Hold on. Let me do this.
I forget what the title of but they're all published by what's it called? Glacier Bay.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah. That looks totally.
Yeah, it's the little cat. I forget what the Sleepy Cat. They're called Sleepy Cat, and there was like there was kind of an anthology type volume that they released last year or a year or two ago, something like that, that collects most of it, and then this is just the newest short story. But it's unconnected. It's just little cute stories about this little boy cat character.
Okay, that's cute. As soon as I saw the watercolor art, I'm like, that's true. That's Glacier Bay. Otohime Diver, Volume 1. Looks pretty interesting. I'm not going to talk about that one. Tista, Volume 1, from the same creator as Spy Family. His earlier work, Tatsuya Endo.
Yeah.
And Kaguya-sama Love is War, Volume 25.
What's the last one? Is it like 26, the last one or something?
Let me check that real quick for you. Kaguya-sama Love is War had a total of 28 volumes. So we're getting close to the end.
Close, but not there.
Yeah. One Piece. Been a while since we talked about One Piece on the previews episodes. Volume 102 or 102.
102.
102 of the Wano arc. She professed herself pupil of the Wise Man, Volume 8. Looks like a ecchi comedy series, if I were to take a guess. Quality Assurance in Another World, Volume 1. I dig the art style. It's kind of funky. I like it. The second box set of Sweat and Soap is coming out.
I feel like the first one, that's it. That's the end of it. But I feel like that first one was delayed a lot, and then this one's already out. It surprised me how quickly this one came out.
Mm-hmm. Do you know about the extras on this? I'm going to read it off. It says, contains volumes 7 through 11 in a premium quality box set and features story and art, blah, 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 plus an exclusive personal case of paper soap. Yes, actual soap. That's what it says on the solicit.
Oh, I know the first one has the scratch and sniff stickers that smell like sweat, and then the ones that smell like soap.
So if you've got a case of BO, that second box set will hook you up. You got a paper soap now. That can help you out. Speaking of Dr. Stone, we got volume 25. So one more to go, and we wrap up this really cool, amazing series. I'm a big fan of this. So I'm excited and kind of dreading getting that final volume because, I wanted it to keep going. Moriarty, the Patriot, volume 11. We got My Love Mix-Up, volume 7, and Rainbow Days, volume 3. Romantic Killer, which I know is very polarizing on the internet, volume 3. And Snow White with the Red Hair, volume 24. Please Go Home, Miss Akutsu, however you pronounce that, volume 1. And Cinderella Closet, volume 1. We talked about this solicit for this a while back, so it's finally coming out. I remember doing a previews or Solicits episode. Lovesick Ellie, Volume 9, and another omnibus for Attack on Titan, Volume 10, containing volumes 28, 29, and 30.
It's almost done.
Almost done with that. Should be 2 more, right?
I don't know, are they doing a 2 2-in-1s or 1 4-in-1 or what?
I'll check that in a minute.
I'll check it while you keep going.
Yeah, thank you. Game Between the Suits, Volume 3. Haven't heard of this one. Might as well cheat. I got transported to another world where I can live my wildest dreams. This one is Volume 5 with a pretty risque cover.
So they're gonna do they're gonna do 2 2-in-1 omnis to wrap up. It's gonna end in 12 omnibus, like you were saying.
Nice. This is I want to congratulate the graphic designer that made this cover happen, because it's immersive 3D. Her boob is covering the logo of the manga.
I didn't notice that until you said.
Yeah. So that's fun. Good for her. World End Solte, Volume 2. I don't remember Volume 1, but I love this cover so much.
That's the Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer creator.
It is? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there you go. Satoshi Mizukami. I didn't see that. Sorry. So I do want to check that out. The Night Blooms Behind Castle Walls, Volume 2. Made a little video on it if you want to check it out on my channel. Sort of a first impressions on Volume 1. Definitely picking up that one. My Sister the Cat, Volume 2. And Bite Maker, The King's Omega, Volume 7. Actually, let me open this up for a minute. There you go. Let's Buy the Land and Cultivate It in a Different World, Volume 3. So this is a pervy isekai manga, of course. Daigo the Beast, Umehara Fighting Gamers, Volume 5. Got Gacha Girl Core, Volume 3. And what is this? I'm Standing on a Million Lives, Volume 13. 2 high-profile releases, in my opinion. You got To Your Eternity, Volume 18. It's been a minute since we've had a new volume of that. And Kaiju number 8, Volume 6. I'm looking forward to Kaiju number 8, Volume 8. That's going to be funny to say. Komi Can Communicate, Volume 24. Something you're a fan of and you've been reading. And something I've been reading, My Dress Up Darling, Volume 8. Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Volume 14. The box set came out recently. Did we ever find out what was in the box set? Do you know?
I don't know anyone who got the box set. So
And I looked a couple days ago on YouTube to see if there were any unboxings. I couldn't find any. So I'm still wondering what the hell they included in that first box set. What is this? No Longer Allowed. Oh, this is the isekai, right? No Longer Allowed in Another World, Volume 2.
The Osamu Dazai isekai.
Dazai, yeah. I wonder what he would have thought if this was published in his lifetime, you know?
He'd been like, kill me now.
Yeah, I can't deal with this shit. Let's go. Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World, Volume 6. And Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs, Volume 7. I like that there's an arrow pointing to the guy and it says mob over there. So I don't know if it's one mob or there are more people called mobs or if it's an actual mob of people. Gonna have to read to find out. World's End Harem Fantasia. This is a spin-off from World's End Harem. And the main series is ending. I saw that somebody posted a news article about it. It's wrapping up soon. Yuna and the Haunted Hot Springs, Volume 23.
That one has one more volume.
One more to go. Okay, cool. Gunbird X Sisters, Volume 4. Those are some really long ears. And Call Girl in Another World, Volume 6. This one is a ghost ship title, so it's very raunchy. Just a heads up. Am I Actually the Strongest, Volume 2, and Black or White, Volume 6. This one has explicit content, so watch out. Don't read it in public. Multi-Mind Mayhem Isekai Tensei Sodoki, Volume 7 from One Piece Books. It's a pretty weird title. There's no frickin' way I'll be your lover unless ... Volume 1. Again, that's another funky little title right there. My Neo Life as a Cat, Volume 1. It's a cool cat right there, giving you the high five. Case Closed, Volume 86. I love how they're incorporating the live action photography now in the Case Closed covers. That's cool. Dan, Volume 3. Don't Be Cruel, Volume 11. I need to continue reading Dan now that I see that. Pokemon Sword and Shield, Volume 6. And Sakamoto Days, Volume 7. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. This series, I love the covers for this so much. Really dig that. I mean, not this one specifically, but you know what I mean. Volume 20. And the final volume of the Hunters Guild Red Hood, Volume 3. As you might know, the series was canceled, so we only got 3 books out of it. Another final volume, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, Volume 11. It's pretty crazy that these have been coming out for so long. And now we're at an end. From Tokyo Pop, we got My Coworker Has a Secret, Volume 1 by Mushido. Another Tokyo Pop release, Snow Fairy. And from Titan Comics, Adam the Beginning, Volume 4. Got an Isekai series, My Isekai Life, Volume 6. And Witchcraft Works, Volume 17. Volume 17, wow. I've never heard of this series before, and we have 17 books of this. Holy crap. Damn. Excuse me. Wow.
I feel like I've heard the title. I feel like we've mentioned it on here before. Just not memorable.
Yeah, and I've never seen these characters before, but it looks cool. I like the gaze upon... I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. Fairy Tale 100 Years Quest, Volume 12. I thought this was supposed to be like a small series. Why is this still going?
Well, small in comparison to the main one. At
yeah.
67 or something.
Wow. Shonen Note Boy Soprano, Volume 3. It's pretty cover. Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie, Volume 12, and Real Account, Volume 21 and 22. It's an omnibus edition. Is this over? Is this the last one? Let me check. Nope, still going. We've been mentioning that for a while now. Here it is, World's End Harem Afterworld, Volume 14. So this is the main series. It was World's End Harem and then Afterworld. And this one is wrapping up, or ended, whatever. Kingdom of Z, Volume 6. Never heard of that. Wow. Orient, Volume 14 is also coming out. And Parallel Paradise, Volume 13. Let's see over here. We got Dungeon Builder, The Demon King's Labyrinth is a Modern City, Volume 7. And I don't know about this series, but I kind of dig the art style on it. This is screwed up, but I was reincarnated as a girl in another world. Actually, let me pull these up.
It's already on 6. I remember talking about that when the first volume came out.
First volume, yeah. Here's something interesting. Malevolent Spirits Mononogatari, Volume 2. You remember, do you have in your mind the cover for Volume 1? How it has the two human characters and Botan is standing in the forefront? I made the foolish assumption when I first saw that cover. For the longest time, I thought, oh, she's in a wheelchair. And then I realized upon further inspection when the anime first started, I'm like, no, that's not a wheelchair. It's I think it's either her jacket or Hyoma standing behind her. It gives off the illusion that there's something extra next to her thighs. I thought those were wheelchairs. So for a long time before I started watching the anime and reading a bit of the manga, I thought, oh, so she's she's disabled or whatever. I thought that was interesting and made for a more wholesome series. No, it was just me not paying attention to whatever the hell the artist drew. But here we have Volume 2 of that. The Ideal Sponger Life, Volume 13 is coming out. And this is the second week of April. Scroll all the way back here. Go back. And there we go. There we go. Momo the Blood Taker, Volume 4. By the way, these are sold at Walmart, which I thought was weird. I was not expecting to see Momo next to Jujutsu Kaisen and whatever Boruto manga.
That's another one by Satoshi Mizukami. Sengoku Yoku.
Sengoku Yoku from Tokyo Pop, Volume 1 coming out. Yeah, pull that aside for a minute. The Exo Drive Reincarnation Games All Japan Isekai Battle Tournament, Volume 3. Weird title. Tatsuki Fujimoto Before Chainsaw Man 22 to 26. It's the second short story collection. Excited to get that one too. Love's Insight, Volume 1, and the final volume of Dead Dead Demons Dead 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 Destruction from friend of the show, Inio Asano. So, yeah, there we go. We finally have that series wrapped up. I'm behind. I'm not up to date. I think I need to get, what is this, 12? I need 10 and 11. So, yeah, I need to pick those up. The Eminence in Shadow, Volume 6. The anime just ended, and I was not a fan, so I can't recommend this. So I'm a Spider, So What? The Daily Lives of the Kumoko Sisters, Volume 5. It's pretty funny. I do recommend this. Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon, Volume 2. And Namikawa-san Won't Take a Licking, Volume 3. Now this is what we're talking about. The Invisible Shovel, Volume 5. And look at that. It even has emoticons. Let me zoom in.
I think I made the joke about that before. Like, is it like in Harvest Moon game where you can level up your shovel or your axe or whatever and make it eventually like to where it won't break?
Yeah. Or like Animal Crossing. After so many hits of using the shovel, it breaks on you and you need to craft it again. Another one coming out, Though I Am an Inept Villainous, Tale of the Butterfly Rat Body Swap in the Maiden Court. This is pretty wild because the three subtitles that I read are totally, or the two subtitles are totally different from each other. Though I Am an Inept Villainous, Tale of the Butterfly Rat Body Swap in the Maiden Court, Volume 2. Jesus. This I do recommend. I thought it was excellent. The Executioner and Her Way of Life, Volume 2. It's an isekai story, but it has a lot of cool plot twists, and it plays with the tropes in a cool way. I did enjoy the anime of it, so I do recommend the book. Blue Lock, Volume 6. Now they're doing slavery instead of soccer, so there you go.
But still no one dying.
No one dying. The anime just ended. It's so melodramatic, but again, I'm upset. I wanted some death and destruction and carnage in this, but I didn't get any. Sunbeams in the Sky, Volume 1, and Catch These Hands, Volume 4. She's fighting the
It's
dog for
the final volume of that one, so you can get
Yep.
all 4 volumes now.
final volume. Cheeky Brat, Volume 6, and Combatants Will Be Dispatched. This is from the same author as Konosuba. Not as good as Konosuba, but still pretty fun. Ascendance of a Bookworm, Part 2, Volume 6. My favorite, or I think one of the best isekai of all time. Highly recommend it. The Demon Sword, Master of Excalibur, Volume 2. Let's see what else is in here. I Hear the Sunspot, 4 Seasons, Volume 1. And Doomsday with My Dog, Volume 2. That's a cool cover. From the Red Fog, Volume 4. It's a pretty creepy cover. Does it count if you lose your virginity to an android, Volume 1? I thought this pushed back, because I remember talking about this.
Maybe we talked about it when it was announced.
Oh. Huh. She's practically already naked, and the other one, anyways. Interesting design. Here we go, another long-ass title. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world 2, Volume 3. And Mission Yozakura Family, Volume 4. I dig the cat. Pretty funny. He does not want to be there. Record of Ragnarok, Volume 6, and Ultraman, Volume 18. Undead Unluck, Volume 11. And I'm a behemoth, an S-ranked monster, but mistaken for a cat. I live as an elf girl's pet, Volume 6. Very revealing cover. I'm Quitting Heroing, Volume 2. This one's pretty solid, too. I enjoyed it. In Another World with My Smartphone, Volume 8. Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Familia Chronicle Episode Freya, Volume 1. This, the Trying to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon has way too many spin-offs. I tried reading some of it and was not a fan. Sorry. K-On! Shuffle, Volume 1. Oh, speaking of Konosuba, here's Volume 15 of that series. And another excellent slice of life, Laid Back Camp, Volume 13. This is like top tier, S-class slice of life manga. Let This Grieving Soul Retire, Volume 5. That's going to be us in a couple of years, actually. Love and Heart, Volume 7. Mieruko-chan, Volume 7. Are you still getting this series?
Yes.
Nice.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
want to figure out what happened, because I've read like 2 volumes, and I've seen the show, but I want to find out what happened with something that with the fox, I think it was. Anyways, My Youth Romantic Comedy is Wrong as I Expected, Volume 19. Run on Your Legs, Volume 1. Oh, sorry, Volume 4. And another cool isekai, if you guys are interested, Saga of Tanya the Evil, Volume 19. Check out the anime. The sound design on that anime is top-notch. Look at that. So much boobage.
Jesus.
Jesus. It covers half the manga cover, you know?
Not even
Wow.
exaggerating.
Yeah, because if I do this, that's half the image. Volume, what is this? 7. So, yeah. It's a not safe for work take on like slashers mixed with ecchi fan service. Teasing Master Takagi-san, Volume 17. Now, this is pretty wholesome. I do recommend this. You might not want to start with Volume 17, but, you know. Oh, yeah. This is pretty cool. I forgot we were getting this in April. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. I just finished watching the show last Friday, and it was wonderful. I absolutely loved it. Bless you. And the manga is finally coming out. That's cool. I dig it. I do recommend it. Tales of the Kingdom manga volume 3 hardcover. You were getting this, right?
Yes, and I recommend that one. It's a lot of fun. It's a great
Nice.
great fan. I don't know if fun is the right word to describe it, but it's a great fantasy series. Pretty dark at times with amazing artwork.
There you go. Not safe for work, but we got Trinity 7, volume 27, The Seven Magicians. Lots of sevens in this. Tsubaki Cho, Lonely Planet, volume 3. The Witch and the Knight Will Survive, volume 1. Sounds pretty epic. Go-Go Loser Ranger, volume 4. One of my guilty pleasures, Rent a Girlfriend, volume 18. I am so excited because volume 17 ended on a huge cliffhanger like a telenovela, and I am super excited to pick this up and read just what the hell is going to happen next. Something's Wrong with Us, volume 14. Tokyo Revengers, Omnibus, volume 5. This has volumes 9 and 10 inside.
Cannot wait.
And that's great. And something we're both getting, Kemono Jihen, volume 5. Barbarities. I remember talking about the solicit. Here's volume 2. And will it come out? That's the question. Gambling Apocalypse Kaiji, volume 4 from Denpa. I hope it does come out. Wicked Trapper, Hunter of Heroes. You got volume 1 of this, right?
I just read volume 1 last week, over the weekend, sometime like that. And it started, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to continue this one. I don't really care. And then, like, by the end of the first chapter, I was like, okay, this is a lot of fun. And it is pretty, like, ecchi. Like, there is a good amount of boobage and whatnot in there. But it's just the concept itself, like the guy, it's I guess it's an isekai. He gets transported into like a hell dimension, and he has to protect like this demoness woman from any like hunters that come to try and hunt her. And he's a game designer, so he sets traps using his own like designs and stuff. And the point where it started like getting crazy to me, and I was like, this is fun. He's laying all these traps, and like the way he designs them is like reactive to things that people do. And so they'll like try to sidestep something that would obviously be a trap, but they just step into something else that's a trap, completely get slaughtered. And then the other people react to that, and because of the way they react to one person getting killed, they step into another trap, and then it just like is a chain event where everyone winds up getting killed. And he's like maniacal about it. He's like, yes, I finally get to do this stuff. So it's pretty entertaining. I'll keep reading at least, for another volume or two to see how it goes.
Nice. The next one here is Turning Red for Real. This is manga spinoff from the Turning Red movie from Pixar.
For Town, for Real.
About the boy band.
Yeah.
Another high-profile release. We got Boys Abyss Volume 11. I gotta warn you guys. This one's pretty dark. There's a lot of triggering elements in this book. I'm a couple chapters behind, and it's an experience. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of dark shit that happens in Boys Abyss, but it's fun if you want to check it out. It's an engrossing read. Super X Heroes Volume 10, totally opposite from Boys Abyss. This one's more ecchi Sentai. Super Sentai, I should say. And something I'm collecting, Yakuza Reincarnation Volume 5 is coming out. This one's pretty cool. Fun little isekai. J.K. Haru is a sex worker in another world. Different sort of isekai. Free Live Fantasy Online Immortal Princess Volume 3. The Haunted Bookstore Gateway to a Parallel Universe Volume 3. I Saw It, the survivor's true story of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima.
It's the same creator as Barefoot Gen.
Yep. I don't know if I want to read this, honestly. Like, I know it's going to be interesting and good and whatnot, but like, I know it's going to be rough. From Hiro Morikawa, her new series, Demons of the Shadow Realm, Volume 1. Also known as Alphonse, taking care of some Chinese-looking demons. Higahito, after being rejected, I shaved and took in a high school runaway. Volume 7. Now, this sounds awful, but it's not totally awful. I saw the show for it, and it was all right. It's just, there's a couple elements where you go like, ooh, but it was mostly okay. My Girlfriend's Child, Volume 1.
I created this account back in September.
Sorry.
It's all right.
I was trying to do a notification and it opened the video.
Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon on the Side? Sword Oratoria, Volume 19. Platinum Blood. It's also coming out from Tokyo Pop. It's a spicy vampire romance. Kowloon Generic Romance, Volume 3. Speaking of romances, excited to get that.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah. Cut Over Criteria from Tokyo Pop. Other Side Picnic, I've heard great things about, especially the light novel. And I kind of do want to check out the manga. I wasn't a fan of the anime, but I've heard the two books, the original source material is a lot better. So I want to give it another shot. Sorry. Supposed Kid from the Last Dungeon Boonies moved to a starter town, Volume 8. This one's just fun, and it's a parody of isekai stuff, even though it's not an isekai because it's in another world. But it's fun. I like the magician character there. She's pretty funny. Fire Force Volume 32. If you're not getting the omnibus editions, you can get the single editions. And Phantom of the Idol manga. No, Phantom of the Idol, sorry. Volume 5. It's pretty... Yep. Eden Zero, Volume 22, and The Iceblade Sorcerer Shall Rule the World, Volume 5. I'm excited for Eden Zero. The second season starts soon on Netflix. Shangri-La Frontier, Volume 5. You talked about this last week. You really liked it, right?
Yeah, the first couple volumes were okay. Volume 3 and even more so Volume 4, it really ramped up. So nice. I'm very much looking forward to continuing it.
Yeah. This one also has a show soon.
Yeah, it's coming. The anime is starting soon. I was gonna compare it to like Dot Hack, because it takes place like in a video game, but like the character can come out of the game at will. It's just his goal is to like master the games that he plays, and so he's trying to like beat the crap out of this game.
Nice. Yeah, I do want to check it out. I don't know if I'll read it or watch it, but I'll check it out. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince, so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Volume 5. Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card, Volume 13. And from Hiromu Arakawa, her other series, The Heroic Legend of Arslan, Volume 17. It's a pretty cool character there. I'm going to butcher this. I'm just going to say The Girl from the Other Side. I don't know how to pronounce the Irish thing right there. I knew how to say it, but I forgot. Do you know how to say it?
No, I'm not gonna try.
'Cause-
Siolaroon or something? I don't know.
There's a video because it's based off something famous. I don't know if it's a poem or something in Ireland, and there's a video that you can hear how it's properly pronounced, but I can't remember right now, so I don't know. So yeah, Omnibus hardcover volume 3 of that.
That's what I am reading right now, and it's fantastic. It's like great dark fantasy, and when I say dark, I don't mean like dark doesn't mean it has to be gory and like violent and stuff. Like it is a dark fantasy.
Yeah.
These volumes.
Let me highlight you so you can show off the cover.
These volumes are like, without a doubt, I'm gonna say like probably top 3 nicest volumes of manga that I have in my collection. The only thing like this is like what Dark Horse wishes their hardcovers were. The only thing that Dark Horse has on top of these is they have the larger trim size, but in every other manner, these are like top notch. Beautiful.
Nice. I need to get that. I only have 1 volume of the older editions, and that was a gift from my buddy Travis. He watches the show, and he's on the farm and a Facebook group. So he sent me volume 1 to check it out, and I haven't yet. I'm sorry. It's sitting right there next to me. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. Volume 4. Pretty flashy. Now, this I'm a fan of. I haven't read the this is the manga? Yeah, it's a manga, of course, dummy. I thought it was going to be the light novel. Reincarnated as a Sword, Volume 10. This is an awesome series. I highly recommend it. It's an isekai, but the protagonist is the girl right there, and she's from that other world. The person that got isekai'd, he is now a sword. And she finds that sword and is using it and wants to get stronger, blah, 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 power-ups, whatever. So it's more a story of her journey. And what we thought was going to be the main character is just the side character, instructing the cat girl there. So it's a lot of fun. I do recommend it. Ayakashi Triangle, Volume 3 is coming out. The anime, I forgot to tell you, Riley, the anime came back. They aired 5 episodes. They got hit with COVID real hard, and they had to postpone everything for a full month. It came back for 1 episode, and then it got hit again. So now it's rescheduled for July, and they're restarting broadcast from episode 1. So that's another 6 weeks delay. So it'll be August, maybe September, when we get to the conclusion of season 1. For Ayakashi Triangle. So this was supposed to end like this week, if nothing would have happened. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Same with Kubo. What's the name of that? Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible or whatever.
Yeah.
That only aired 6 episodes, and the next one is airing in May, also because of COVID. Something I'm reading that is super macabre, Succubus and Hitman, Volume 4. It's a lot of fun, but it's heavy on the not safe for work stuff. But the action is fantastic. It's like a John Wick style manga, but with a lot of sexual stuff thrown in. Anyways. My Lovey-Dovey Wife is a Stone Cold Killer, Volume 4. Sumasaki ni Koroso, butcher that, sorry. That's coming out. And Blitz, with one of the oddest looking covers that I've seen in a while. Ablaze Manga is putting this out, and it honestly looks like How to Draw a Manga, Volume 3. Get it now. Oh boy.
I don't even remember Volume 1 coming out.
Me neither. Pandora manga from Glacier Bay in full color. It's cool. as well as Glaeolia, Volume 1, second printing of that.
I didn't know that they were gonna have the second printing of Leolia on here, and I backed it on their like, I don't think it was through Kickstarter, but whatever they did to fund the reprint.
Did they send you a copy yet, or?
No, it hasn't ended yet. I don't think, or it hasn't been.
Oh,
printed
okay, I see. Oh. Welcome. No, that's me. So that's the finale there, folks, for the month of April. A step up from last month. Pretty interesting. Not like super heavy hitters, but there's some cool stuff there. I know you're going to be getting a lot of these volumes.
Was that it?
Yep, that's it. Because the next one was Succubus High, and I know we're all excited to talk about that next month. That comes out in May. That's it.
Nice. Cool. We finished right before we hit 8, which was when I needed to get out of here anyway. So
yeah, baby. So there you go, guys. A lot of cool stuff there. I'm going to pick up a few books. Stuff like Kimono Jihen. I thought of getting Boys Abyss, but it's a little bit too heavy. I don't know. Rent a Girlfriend, you got Trinity 7, you got Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, Tales of the Kingdom, this
Slasher
thing,
Maidens,
Slasher Maidens, Volume 7, Saga of Tanya the Evil, blah, 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 Konosuba. So, yeah, Undead on Luck, Red Fog, Doomsday with My Dog, Descendants of a Bookworm, Blue Lock, Invisible Shovel, why not? Yeah. This is going to be the highlight for a lot of Asano fans to get this and complete the set. Dead Demons, Tatsuki Fujimoto. So, yeah. Not a huge month, but still some solid stuff to check out, I think. Let me go back to this camera angle. There we go. A lot of interesting releases in April. Hell yeah. So that is previews. Before we wrap up, let me remind everybody that this stream is brought to you in part by InStockTrades.com, your home for all things collected editions. You get your Omnibus, trade paperbacks, hardcovers, manga, and so much more, up to 50 to 60% off. You got to check out the site and the red tag sale that's going on for greater discounts. If you place an order of $50 or more, you get free shipping. And if you make an order on a week-by-week basis, you get a loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% to that. Fantastic customer service and wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. Shout out to Ice-T. We also gave out a gift card this past Monday. That's awesome. If you want to participate on that, you got to wait until the last Monday of April to participate for your shot at a $50 gift card. So there you go. Before we wrap up real quick, Gia, where are you watching the episodes? For what series? Let me know real quick before we wrap up. I did want to highlight this comment here from Hfield. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, by the way. I have a little over 80 chapters of Boys Abyss, and I finally decided it was getting too edgy for me, and I didn't care anymore. Yeah, that was my exact sentiment. That's why I stopped. I read like 85 chapters, I think, or 82, something, and I just stopped. I'm like, I don't know. I'm interested to see what Twitter manga thinks of Boys Abyss when it finally drops and people get it in their hands. Ayakashi Triangle is airing on Crunchyroll. You can watch the first 6 episodes there right now. A lot of manga volumes are selling like crazy. Yeah. Glaeolia 1. I was also a backer for it. Can't wait. Nice. Mr. Tex, is there a manga for Aquaman and the Hulk? No. I mean, an Aquaman manga would be dope, especially, going to Atlantis and the kingdoms and all that stuff. That'd be really fun. But nothing like that exists that we know of. Maybe later.
The Hulk has appeared in some like Marvel manga, but
he has showed up in Marvel manga, but doesn't have a solo manga of his own.
At least not in English. I'm not 100% sure if he has one in Japan or not as a solo. Aquaman, I don't think has a solo, but he may have appeared in like the Justice League manga.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a Hulk manga. Hold on. I'm not making
See,
this up.
I was gonna say like there might be one, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't want to confirm or deny that.
Let me do this. How do I stop screen? There we go. Check this out. Hulk manga. From 1970 to 1971 by Kazuo Koike, with art by Morifuji Yoshihiro, and it follows Dr. Araki as a Hiroshima survivor whose parents had died in the blast. As an adult, he moved to Nevada to work on gamma bomb tests for the U.S. government, but during a countdown, Araki spotted teenager Ricky Tenda in the blast zone, leaving the safety of his bunker to rescue Ricky. Araki told his assistant Igor to hold the count, unaware Igor was a Russian spy. The count continued, and though Araki got Ricky to safety, he was caught in the blast himself and transformed into the raging monster, the Hulk.
So, The Hulk by Kazuo Koike, that's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Only 23 chapters though, not too long.
Yeah. And manga with Marvel characters. Look at that, Doctor Strange manga. Huh. Guardians of the Galaxy manga. Did not know that existed either.
We'll probably wind up getting that one in English, I bet.
Galaxy Rush. Is this based off the theme park? 2017. Is it based off the attraction, the Hollywood whatever? Huh. Interesting. Let me check real quick the Doctor Strange too while we're at it. This was probably around the same time as the movie came out. Makes sense. From Haruichi. There you go. The more you know. Glad you asked. Thank you so much, Mr. Tex. That was awesome. What a nice way to end the stream. So we're gonna wrap up in one more minute. Willie T. Dustis, where can people find you on the internet when you're not here with us?
My channel on YouTube is the Omnibus Collector, and I will, unless something goes wrong, I'll have my updated Junji Ito video up tomorrow. I'm currently editing, so I'm in the editing phase right now, and hopefully I finish it tonight before I go to sleep so that I can have it published tomorrow while I'm in Chicago. And then you can also find me on Instagram and TikTok, as long as that app stays around, at the Omnibus Collector, and then Twitter at Omni Collector.
Nice. My channel, it's the Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading and all the anime that I'm watching. I'm working also on a video on the winter season, trying to condense almost 40 shows into a video that's not too long, but it's not looking good, guys. I'm still recording that as of now, this stream. So I'm going to get back to that after we're done here. So wish me luck. It should have been up today, but life happens. So I'm going to try and upload it tomorrow. If not, Saturday. We'll see. One last question here from H Field. Was going to get Tista, but it's only a couple volumes completed, I think. I can't imagine the story will be that satisfying, but I could be wrong. It's a small series, right? It's a small volume count.
Yeah, it's only 2 volumes. I don't know if it was canceled or if it was supposed to be that long, but there are plenty of 1 and 2 volume manga that are great. I wouldn't let a volume count distract you ever from picking something up. In some cases, it might have been ended early and not gotten to expand.
Mm-hmm.
But in a lot of cases, I have a video. I was actually going to do a follow-up to a video I did 2 years ago, where I did a bunch of great single volume manga, because there are a ton of great single volume manga series.
Yeah, there you go. Go check it out. Let us know what you thought. That's going to be it for now. Thank you so much, everybody. It's a quick episode, but we promise we'll be back next week with a slightly longer one. We'll chat some more and with goofs and gaffs involved. Thank you, everybody watching later. Let us know what you thought of the episode and what volumes of manga you're picking up in the month of April. Thank you to our sponsor. Thank you to the chat. You guys are lovely as always. Thank you, Willie Dustis, for joining me tonight. We'll be back next Monday for hauls and reads and previews and all that wonderful stuff. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. God bless. Catch you on the next stream.